Today in the news, we rename things, we refresh things, and we update things. What's up guys, I'm Snows and this is your boot sequence. Wi-Fi. We all know what it is, right? And we mostly got used to understanding what means what when we look at a new router box. Wi-Fi 802.11n is okay, AC is better, etc, etc. Well, prepare to have your Wi-Fi world rocked because the Wi-Fi Alliance, the group that standardizes these kinds of things, are changing the way Wi-Fi is named. So far we had 802.11b, A, and G, which will become Wi-Fi 1, 2, and 3 respectively, although those three will likely not be used in this day and age. Then we have Wi-Fi 802.11n, which will become Wi-Fi 4, and 802.11ac, which will become Wi-Fi 5. While it will be annoying during the transition, I kind of like the idea. It'll make it much more obvious to the consumer which version of Wi-Fi is best when they buy a new router. The Wi-Fi Alliance also wants to make that change because it can make it much clearer outside of hardware. I mean, imagine you're in a place where there are a lot of Wi-Fi spots and you want to connect to one of them. Well, you'll be able to choose the fastest network since on your phone it's going to show the network name and which version of Wi-Fi each spot is. It's also great for the future naming schemes. I mean, Wi-Fi 6 is much easier to remember than 802.11ax. It will probably take a while before we start seeing it everywhere, but so far, one major router company is in for the change, Netgear. In a statement accompanying the rebranding announcement, Netgear said, "This will help customers better understand and appreciate the differences between Wi-Fi generation." It's pretty cool. Moving on, I wanted to share this with you guys because it's pretty funny even though it's about a week old. Burger King made a commercial. And it was written by an AI. The 15-second bit is hilarious and even the description was AI composed. You should check it out, link down below. Thank me later. Then we have Nintendo, which is apparently planning to release a new version of the Nintendo Switch. With the sales starting to drop off a little, Nintendo thinks that a new version might shake things up a little bit. This will probably not be a similar refresh to the Xbox One X or PS4 Pro. Nintendo is notorious for releasing different versions of their hardware without ever changing its performance. I mean, look at the 3DS. 6 versions of it have come out since the launch in 2011, and while yes, the new versions have a slightly better processor, the games are the same and the big screen is still technically 400 by 240. I mean, I say technically because it's 400 by 240 for one eye, but the actual resolution is 800 by 240. It doesn't matter. Right now, Nintendo is still debating what new hardware and software features to include in the Switch upgrade. One option could be a brighter and better LCD that is more energy efficient, but don't expect a resolution bump. The console refresh should hit around the second half of 2019. Here's a question for you. Have you ever bought a new version of a console, like a PS2 Slim or an Xbox One S, while owning the original version? I know I did it, but I was a kid and I didn't know any better. I got a PS1 even though I had a PlayStation. Worst part is, my mom asked me first if I wanted a GameCube or a PlayStation, and I said, "I want the PS1 please." Moving on to the new Windows 10 October 2018 update, and here are the best new features in my opinion. Dark theme finally shows its face in the File Explorer, making the blinding task of searching for a file at night more comfortable. The new screenshot tool is much better than it used to be, with an uplifted UI and some extra features, but it still doesn't include a screen recording feature, which is a bummer. The new clipboard tool is also pretty nice, allowing you to see what you copied and giving you a history of it. The Your Phone app also seems pretty cool, but I would hold off on that. In fact, if you haven't updated yet, I'd say stay away for the first 2 to 3 months since a lot of people are reporting issues with these new features, like not being able to sync their phones once it's unlinked from the computer, the clipboard not giving you a proper history, and other bugs. But if you own an Nvidia RTX card, the new update comes with DXR for ray tracing, so I guess that's pretty cool, although no games supported as of right now. In gaming, we have leaked footage of Amazon's upcoming MMO, New World. The closed beta testers are under a strict NDA, and maybe that's why the 2-hour-long gameplay leaked on none other than Pornhub. If you want to know more about the world of New World, I'll leave a link to Less Than Epic's first impression on the gameplay. He does a pretty good job at breaking it down. Amazon has been incredibly secretive about this game, and I'm honestly curious to see how their claim of having 10,000 players on a server will hold. Look down there, you see that? That's the boot sequence Twitter. I only used it for video releases so far, but I think it's time for a change. So don't be shy and come say hi. And that's pretty much it for the video, guys. As always, sources and links are down below. You can click right here to see the latest video, and right here to find the best pair of headphones for under 30 bucks. And right here to subscribe, of course. Subscribe to the channel, $30 headphones, and newest video. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I think the flu's coming down. And as always, stay frosty, and I'll see you on the next one.